land of Mission Control, Houston, Texas, where the Rockets are ready to engage in an interconference showdown. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. You look at the Raptors. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
And, guys, this is what I call one of those boomerang road trips. I mean, it's not long, but they'll have a chance to get some things done here.
Now, quickly. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Ingram outside. Pulls up. And the jumper is good. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs. I expect a slower pace game, more half-court sets.
And the shot is good.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Pass to Ingram. Here's the screen. Back to quickly. Shot clock at 6. And here is Ingram. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And Ingram is the king of the shot clock bailouts. His height lets him get off a shot in a hurry.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Outside, Dort. Here's Eason. That 3 off the mark. Barnes outside. Pass to quickly. It's rebounded by Houston.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
KD with the bucket.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's quickly. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Now here's Durant. He has 5. Pass to Thompson. Back to KD. Over Barnes. KD's shot is off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
The kick out to Barnes. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Here's Eason. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Scotty Barnes picks one up. The Rockets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Now, here's quickly. Baseline try, and it comes off the front of the rim. Rockets trailed by 3. Back to Durant. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Misses the three. For three, Ingram. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter. 14. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And it's Shepard missing. Here's Dick. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Shepard. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Shepard's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Shed. And that one is off. Houston moving the ball around. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Pass to Shannon. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him.
Powerful finish. Jakob not taking any chances in tight.
To the inside. And finished off by Finney-Smith. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. They get a hand on it.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Down low. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the middle. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
It gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Dick wide open. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Durant. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Durant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young. And for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Rockets?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Reed misses.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Durant banked in off the glass. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
In the corner, it's Ingram. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Rockets leading by 10. Eason gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's the Raptors ball. Pass to Ingram. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
For three, Durant. Oh, KD buries the three.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Pass to Barnes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Picked by Reed. Here's Ingram. And that one, good. Ingram's got 12.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
A three from Quickly. It's rebounded by Houston.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Back to Eason. Pass to Quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Ingram right side. Picked by Reed. Reed on the follow. Reed's got his second basket of the night.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Back to Quickly. Barnes outside. Barnes the screen. Smith with the defensive effort.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been. If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Quickly looking it over. In the corner, it's Ingram. Trying to end the drought. Raptors need to get a shot. And the wide open shot from Reed. Hits it from 3-point range.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
Dort misses. Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. That one falls. Ingram's got 14 points for the game. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. He has
the Raptors 32.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Raptors trailed by 16. Pass to Pirtle. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there. And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Pirtle. And he banks in the layup.
Ooh, fighting for those two. Jakob Pirtle using that 7'1" frame.
Pass to Finney Smith. Smith on the wing. Good on the triple. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Another steal. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Shots good by Shannon.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Back to Wallace. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And it's Shed missing. Rockets leading by 21. And some nice passing there by Houston. It's intercepted. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Basket good.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Top of the key. And it's Houston with another.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Back to quickly. Outside, Reed. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Barnes. And Thompson sends it back. Takes a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. And here's Toronto. It's taken away by Smith. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Here he goes. And Thompson slams it home.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Pass to Abaji. Now Ingram. A slam dunk by Ingram.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And stolen by Thompson. So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks.